0 down, coming back to a 3-2 win. And of course the final will be coming later, but for now we're going to see who finishes third here in the Quake Live tournament, and it's av3k versus Cooler. First map dm13, and we can see the spawn for av3k is going to let him get into that rocket launcher. Of course he took away one of those yellow armors. He's going to get shards here first before he moves into that upper yellow, and I mean, what do you think to do? I mean, it's always good to have that little bit of extra armor as he gets hit with a random grenade.
Yeah, especially with av3k's start. I mean, he didn't get any of the big items, so now he has to work the yellows for a bit. His only advantage now is the LG, and I'm pretty sure he's going to try to keep middle a bit and keep Cooler out of the LG room, because that's really his only advantage. He can't take rocket launcher fights at the moment just because of his armor, and surely here he's going to try to lay some damage onto the Mega now. He's actually going in quite aggressive, but he will have to back off now.
Good little bit of damage output there with that plasma, but of course, like you said, he can't actually push in there too hard because he quite simply doesn't have the health and armor to face up against Cooler. Right now, again, he'll take away the 2 yellows, which will put him on 100, 150. But when we look over at Cooler, he's 120, 120. But actually, we'll get that rocket off, and he's finally got himself over now to that lightning gun. So we may just see Cooler trying to move into that middle area once he picks up this yellow armor, but it's spawning at the same time as the red. He has to be careful here.
Yeah, and av3k will get the red for free now, but Cooler is ready to put some damage onto him now. And a good rocket there, really good rocket.
Well, Mega Health will be next in play, and it's gone over to av3k as Cooler's rocket jump. Not sure it was quite what he intended there. I think he meant to actually get himself up to the rocket launcher platform with his final rocket so that, you know, he had something to work with. But again, he will camp out here, wait for that upper yellow to spawn. And now we'll move out into the map and see what he can figure out and hold on to this middle area. Red armor again collected by av3k. Cooler is very, very early for this Mega Health, and you can see the grenades coming in there. av3k tossing them down from above as well, so Cooler probably going to be muscled away, and he has to move right away because those grenades expertly placed there by av3k down that chute by the Mega Health. And again, I mean, the control switch here with really av3k doing nothing.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's so hard on this map to get perfect positioning for every item, and at the moment it's going really good for av3k. And Cooler's having a hard time putting any damage in it, and that rocket directly to the face of Cooler, and surely av3k knows that he did a lot of damage now and that he can actually move in for a kill soon.
Well, he knows where Cooler is, and Cooler playing a little bit dangerously there, but managing to dodge those rockets and the splash damage that was coming out from them. More rockets for av3k, still trying to hold this middle area. Mega Health is on its platform, red armor up in 1 second. But av3k is the man that will try and actually set up a trap here for Cooler, but he should be able to pick up those 2 major items once again. We've got 3 minutes of this game already, and of course still tied here at 0-0.
Yeah, this is so hard to play for av3k as well. He knows if he does 1 mistake on the items, Cooler already has 200 armor now. And if he does 1 mistake, Cooler is going to get in on a Mega, on a red. So he has a hard time just getting off that map and really getting into Cooler's face now.
Well, av3k will finally drop down, that red armor collected. Next item up in play is the Mega Health. Has Cooler already got position? In fact, he came there from that shotgun area. Did a little bit of damage, not too much that's going to worry av3k actually. But that rocket jump, not what he intended, but it actually flung him down towards that red armor area. He will collect that upper yellow. Good rocket from Cooler as av3k comes back towards that middle. Well, this next red armor, let's have a look, probably going to go over to Cooler. In fact, he's trying to cut av3k off once again.
Yeah, but av3k thinks Cooler already went for the red armor, and he's setting up for Mega. And this could be really risky. av3k is in a disadvantage now.
6 minutes remaining. Cooler dropping down here to do some damage on that Mega Health, and it's a good bit of LG that he's thrown out there. As he decides to go for that yellow armor, rather than dropping down towards the red, I'm guessing that he didn't realize it was still up, as that's a great rocket as av3k comes back through the teleporter. Just 40 seconds till the halfway point, and still we wait for that first kill to come in. But here we could maybe see it's a great rocket, but look at the return from av3k. Cooler thrown up in the air, threw his aim off completely, and now he's the one that's struggling here for health and armor, and av3k seemingly has him pinned.
Yeah, but av3k made a mistake here, I think. I mean, moving onto that red is giving Cooler a free Mega Health, basically. Unless he can cut him off there. Nice LG, and he's surely going to move in here.
That was a great little jump out there from av3k, who does take a rocket back after that Mega Health had been picked up, but Cooler completely crippled at the moment. He's only just got himself up to 52 HP. Avec is there, and Cooler knows that he can't show himself at the minute because a good burst of LG, a lucky rocket, and Cooler would actually go down at this point. You can see that Avec trying to put that pressure on as more grenades come flying through. Smiley's coming out from Avec, and that red armor will finally be picked up by Avec.
And now Avec put himself in such a good position. He's surely going to be able to get that Mega uncontested, and he's going to try to cut Avec off, Cooler off on the next yellow armor in middle. And Cooler is trapped now.
Yep, and Avic's actually got himself right in on that upper yellow area. The question is, will he be able to hunt down Cooler for the frag?
I don't think he's going to risk moving into
the grenade's gone in there. Burst of LG. Grenade's actually dropping away. Cooler will actually drop down, pick up that red armor, and as Avec spams those grenades down towards that teleporter exit, he's going to wait here with the plasma, and it's a face full for Cooler. And in the end, he goes down. It's the first frag of this third place decider, and it is Avec that picks it up after a good 6 minutes of play actually there. Very kind of slow tactical start that we probably expected anyway between these two players.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure this game is going to get more open now. I mean, usually the first frag is so important to get, but it wasn't a super clean frag, and now Avec is having a good position, but Cooler is surely going to... Oh my god, he actually went through. But still, same players are on same stack now, so each of them is going to get a yellow most likely.
Yep, Cooler up by that upper yellow. We're going to see an LG fight here around middle, and Avic's actually taking a ton of damage. Gets away with just 28 HP. Luckily for him, that Mega's available. That will be a big bonus for Avec because he would have been struggling, and Cooler was in position maybe to come and hunt him down and tie us up. But for now, Avec survives with 3 minutes to go. But one frag, surely not going to be enough.
And Avec has been so good at putting damage onto Cooler when he's leaving the red room. He didn't even need to take the red. Every time Cooler took a red, he took so much damage from Avec, and even the kill was just because Avec predicted him so well on leaving the red armor normally through the teleporter.
Mega health next up. Cooler collects cleanly.
And Cooler's on 200 now. Avec is going to have a hard time now.
Avec putting out a decent amount of damage here, but Cooler's forcing him away from red armor, from the yellow armor, and that could be very, very crucial as Cooler will start to push with the LG and will tie us up at 1-1 with 2.5 minutes to go. Here comes a rocket jump from Cooler, and there's the conversion as well. Coming easy for Cooler, and he's going to try for another one here. Avec not exactly where he expected. Plasma pickup for Avec, but surely not enough to keep him alive. Oh, that's out of LG. And Cooler was maybe in a little bit of trouble there. I mean, Avec got a little bit too close with that plasma, and of course the splash damage in the end was the end of him.
Oh, great plasma there by Cooler.
And now we're going to see Cooler settle himself down and maybe slow the pace as we hit these final 2 minutes.
And this is the position Cooler likes the most. Getting all the items and controlling the whole map, setting it up for his attacks, always knowing what Avec could be. And he's so good at this. I don't know if Avec can come back in 1 minute 40. He's got to pull off something magic.
Well, those rockets have been good for him so far. LG fight once again. Avec will back away, but the rockets from Cooler are absolutely devastating. And Cooler doesn't even need to spot Avec in that situation. He knew exactly where he was, and the rockets did it all for him. Here comes another bit of damage with the plasma. And actually, both players using a lot of plasma here so far in dm13.
Yeah, they really like to spam it. I mean, it can be a really good decision as we see the fourth frag of Cooler to spam plasma instead of rockets, because rockets are more easy to dodge. If you get a bit of plasma damage, I mean, one cell takes 20 damage off.
Right now, Cooler really started to walk away with things, and already Avec has called good games. Of course, the score at 5-0 with 1 minute to go. Now 6-0. Very hard to come back here on dm13 as it is, but 6 frags in a minute for Avec. Pretty much impossible, but of course they will play out these final seconds.
And here we see how much Cooler really wants to win. He might not be as motivated as he would be if he was standing in the final, but
he still wants to win.
It seems to be enough to beat Avec on dm13 at least.
Well, looks like he could get another kill, and actually Avec will kill himself in the end with a rocket spam. And of course, that means that he is now on -1 frag, so not really the greatest of starts for Avec, but I don't think he's going to be too worried actually after losing dm13, a map which Cooler actually does really excel at. It fits his playstyle perfectly.
Yeah, definitely. It's probably Cooler's best map, or at least one of the best maps. And it could be a whole different story. We're going to see Aurelian on the next map.
Well, it is 1-0. Cooler picking up the first one. And of course, it is best of 5 here, so 3 maps to win. Cooler just 2 away.